Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with. And let's go ahead and get started. So the shared energy is Libra energy. This is talking about being more harmonious, wanting more like of a cooperative energy, Gemini, in your life, trying to be fair, at the same time, considerate will be really important as well. Considerate of self, considerate of others, or this person for some of you. So let's see where this energy is headed for you, Gemini. And we'll go a bit deeper. Wow, oh my gosh, I wanted one card and I got 3. Should be interesting. So, Gemini, your overall energy is the Devil in reverse, 4 of Cups, and 2 of Cups. So you finally kind of broke free of something that felt very significant to you, and it could be this connection, or there might have been restrictions within the connection that you were able to break through or will be during this time frame. And the way that you got there or will be getting there, Gemini, is simply by becoming indifferent to it. So something that you really felt bound to is not going to feel so quite tempting, during this time frame. You're becoming a bit indifferent to whatever this is that had you stuck, you know what I'm saying? And there might be a new partnership coming through during this time frame, or a very significant current partnership. But I just get this sense of breaking free, from these stuck thoughts, from this way of thinking about things, and breaking loose is what I keep hearing. So the person you're dealing with, Gemini, they're in the 10 of Wands. So this person has some heavy energy over here, some burdens that they might be dealing with during this time frame, trying to get some balance in their lives. This is a heavy energy, and you're kind of transversing that or moving forward from that. So like this person is still feeling very stuck and obligated, at least in the current or past energy. And you're more in this of breaking free from that, breaking free from those chains that have kept you stuck in the past, So let's see. Recent past energy for my Geminis is Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the King of Swords. So Gemini, in the recent past, there's this sense of feeling, really diving into more of your self-worth and what makes you feel good and what makes you feel comfortable, and really standing in that energy, okay? Some of you have been in really, really deep thought about this very significant connection that I've already picked up on, and it certainly could be this person here, but you may have broken free from that connection in the recent past for some of you. And or if you're still in a connection with this person, you've kind of broken some old habits within yourself, or they have, or both, that kind of kept things stuck a little bit, or kind of kept things a little bit restricted, So I see a lot of thought, Gemini, a lot of thinking about what serves you and what doesn't serve you, and you might not have been the most warm energy for the past few weeks at times, but I just feel like it's coming from this place of like really deeply contemplating the trajectory of your life is what I heard. So let's see this person's recent past energy then, Gemini. They have the 10 of Pentacles. It came out in the reverse. At least in the reverse. No, it came out in the upright. Sorry about that. So let's see what else. The 8 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. So, Gemini, this person, they're going from the 10 to the 8 to the 4. So there's some regression on their side in the recent past from being, this really stable, like, rock. That's why I keep getting the word rock. Whatever. And then kind of becoming more about, okay, not so much the foundation, but like self-dedication, and then, okay, that may not have gotten me where I wanted, so now I'm going to go into this energy of holding on to what's mine and kind of closing off. So I feel like this person, for some reason or another, had a regression in the recent past. And it could be definitely in the financial sector, but it could be in their foundational self, or within any area of their life where things were stable and sturdy and they were working towards it, and then all of a sudden they felt like they had to hold on to dear life for it. It's like, as opposed to starting small and getting big, like this person was big, and then they got small, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. And it could be energetically, it could be literally, physically, financially, whatever this is. But I feel like this person got stuck. That's the only way I can say it, and I think they also got stuck in other people's opinions of them, and kind of stuck in thinking that they had to, close off in order to get what they want, or fixate to get what they want. And I feel like this could become very heavy for this person. Yeah, so let's go into perception, Gemini, how you perceive the person you are connecting with, your perception. King of Pentacles. Well, I'm going to read it both ways. Six of Wands. Page of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. So the King of Pentacles came out in the reverse. So I feel like, Gemini, when you think about this connection, you feel like this person's attention is elsewhere, and or it's like, having a firm foundation and then not having a firm foundation. I just feel like, this person is facing the opposite direction. And certainly that could be you. You may not have been giving this person attention because your attention was being drawn elsewhere. But it's like there's all this growth, and then there's this backwards momentum for whatever reason. You may feel that this person is selfish, or can be selfish, or wants all of your attention but isn't giving it to you, or very ego driven here, not almost childlike, even if they're a grown man or woman, that type of energy. There's a perception here of childish communication, whether that's coming from your side or their side, or reading between the lines, running from the truth of the matter. It's like when you see this connection, you think that yeah, it's almost like you want this person's attention, Gemini, and you kind of are looking into how to communicate with this person, but there's not a firm foundation here, or someone's not being wise here, very skeptical energy, and a lot of either impulsive communication, immature communication, or just a lot of reading between the lines when it comes to this connection. It's like, hey, do you see me? Do you see me? Do you hear me? And it's like you're heard, but then everything you say gets twisted or turned, or you do this to that person, or something like that. Let's see what this person's perception is, Gemini. Seven of Cups. The Fool, the Moon in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So, Gemini, this person, when they think of the connection, they feel like emotionally it confuses them, and so they've turned their back on it for a lot of you, or are seeking something elsewhere, and or it's just like they They feel confused, but they're very determined to move forward either way, or that's how they view you, okay? But there's a sense of definitely secrets coming out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if this person had illusions about the connection, or there was some sort of deceit or disappointment here, this person's become fully aware of the truth, you know what I'm saying? If they haven't seen that in the past, they definitely are going to be seeing it during this time frame. And it's just like, it's enough to get them packing, or they're watching you kind of move forward and get it packing and whatever, get it moving forward, and it like breaks some sort of illusion for them. Like, whatever this changes, whatever this movement is, it breaks the illusion. Because now I have the song Shatter the Illusions of Love in my mind. Is that Mariah Carey? I don't know. I don't know who sings that. So, they didn't see the truth in the past. They weren't really in tune with how they felt because they couldn't see the truth, but they see the truth. They see the truth now. Or will be in mid-August. So let's see what your genuine emotions are then, Gemini, towards this connection. We'll go a level deeper. Genuine emotions towards the connection for Gemini. You have Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here in your genuine emotions. So I feel like you genuinely want an opportunity to have a new beginning and have some spark and some passion and some intensity here. Gemini, like I said earlier, harmony. You have felt stuck in the past. You're definitely not wanting to go back there. You're looking more towards newer ways of thinking or doing things. But then there's this tension, Gemini, that you're feeling. And I think you're really concerned about doing the right thing, or, you know, genuinely wanting to stay on your life path is what I heard, which is kind of silly because you can't not be on your life path. You know, we have ideals about our life, a lot of them handed down to us through other people and society and politics and religion and stuff. So we have ideals, but sometimes those ideals don't always line up with our soul's path, because our soul really doesn't care about all of those man-made rules, even when they're made in the name of spirit, and a lot of them are misconstrued messages. So I guess what I'm saying to you, Gemini, is it's okay to follow your emotional self, even if it's not in alignment with past beliefs about self, about others, about what's possible for you, about the way things work. Because I see there's a bit of a struggle of like, well, is this the right thing to do, you know, to go towards my desire? Because I'm desiring to plant my seed and to grow something new, and is that right? And so I do feel on an emotional level a bit of a struggle with that. So let's see what this person's genuine emotions are, Gemini. 10 of Cups, the Emperor. Ooh, those all fell out. This one. 10 of... Okay. They all came out again. So, 10 of Cups, the Emperor. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So, Gemini, this person genuinely fantasizes about having it all, about having a lot of love in their life, commitment, family, friends, but they have also an affliction or an issue with looking elsewhere and or like getting too over fantasy driven, where they aren't necessarily connected or aren't necessarily even enjoying or participating in the things that they currently have in their life that provide them comfort and love. So sometimes we get really comfortable in life emotionally, You know, it's like I have everything I want, you know, house check, wife check, family checks, that kind of stuff. That's just examples. And then we get really complacent there. So I do feel a level of emotional complacency for whatever reason, and or over fantasizing something to the point that it's not realistic, you know. So I feel like this person, they have some hurt emotions here though, and they may get consumed with that at times where they're more focused on the hurt within their life or within the connection or the heaviness rather than the possibilities or the goodness. You know, this person has a tendency to emotionally kind of place some distance there, but at the same time they want to be vulnerable and move forward and get on the same page, I feel, for the most part. Gemini. So let's see your hopes, Gemini. You're hoping to make a decision and stick with it. You know, that can be hard to do as an air sign, and Gemini in particular, you know, with the twins, right? So, and it's interesting that Libra showed up too. So that's especially true if you have Libra placements. You could do this back and forth game, you know? And I think what the back and forth for you is more about, you know, is what I'm desiring the right path? Well, your emotional self will always tell you if you're headed towards the most right path, right? Because when we are doing things, participating in things, or giving energy to things and people that our higher self knows is going to cause more difficulties or contrast than things that you want, we tend to feel really tense in those situations, anxious, sad, like easily triggered, right? And those are all emotional awakening signs to say, yeah, you know, you can have that if you want that, but just know that there's some, you know, there's something better. There's something better and easier, because that feels like a path full of resistance, and Spirit always wants you to go towards the path of least resistance, just simply because you're happiest there. So I say all that to say, if you're really trying to feel it out, you know, pay attention to the way that you're feeling when you think about following your desire versus following what others have told you to do, or things that, you know, used to be true for you but aren't true for you, and try and sift it out emotionally as to what feels good and what doesn't feel good, Gemini. So this person's genuine hope is for justice, more Libra energy. So this person's the same energy. They don't want to feel divided. They don't want to go back and forth. And I see that they have a lot of mixed emotions here showing up. So they want more harmony and balance in their own self or in the connection. So most likely future outcome then, Gemini, and now keep in mind the future outcomes can be changed with free will. All right, so I'm just giving you a snapshot based on what I'm seeing in the current energy. So Page of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Justice again. And then the Wheel. Justice is in the reverse. So yeah, Gemini, going into the future energy, it's like you're getting enlightened with how you actually feel about past events. You may be really contemplating about the past, which I wouldn't usually recommend, but there is benefit to doing that, because sometimes we come away with different perspective than we had when we were in the moment. It's the difference between like being in the problem and being on the periphery of the problem, right? When we're in the problem, we become part of the problem because you can't see the solution when you're circling the problem. Or being sucked into it, I should say. But then, you know, when we get to be able to do hindsight and things have changed a little bit, and then we can look back, Now we're more on the periphery of the problem, and we can see more of the solution or the bigger picture because we're no longer, you know, stuck in the middle. So I feel like that's kind of the energy I'm feeling here, Gemini, is a look back period, but in a way where it's like, aha, okay, yeah, you know, I get it, I see it. I was emotionally led astray. That sucked. That wasn't fair to me. But you know what? I learned my lesson, and I'm going to do it differently moving forward. And that aha moment is what allows you to release this devil energy that I felt at the beginning of the reading, that had you stuck, you know? So finding a new way to feel about it, not a new way to think about it, but a new feeling about it, about the connection or situation. So this person, what is their most likely future outcome? Also can be changed with free will. Ooh, they have the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So yeah, Gemini, this person is, again, they want to do the right thing, but they question it, or they may be getting like gossip, or there's something here that's making them uncertain or doubt things. They could be talking to other people for some of you, you know, and not letting you know that. But there's definitely this energy of someone on the outside looking in, okay, whether that's on your part or their part. There's definitely some energy on their side of other people being involved, and that's swaying this connection, swaying their opinion is what I heard, but it could be swaying your opinion. But there's something here about like, well, I'm going to say this, but don't say it to anyone else, or I want to tell you something, but don't tell anyone else. And then that causes like someone to fact check. That's the word I got, fact check. And like look further into things. Let me see what this is. Yeah, so King of Wands. They could find out that, you know, things weren't what they thought they were. There could be someone else involved, like I said, whether that's on your part or their part. And whoever this is, they're aware of it. They're aware of it. If it's not someone else involved, then I feel like there's just a lot of comparison going on. You know, it's like, well, this person talking about the connection or talking about things that they're going through to other people, and those people kind of giving them advice, and that advice confuses them, and then they start looking to other people to tell them what to do, as opposed to being able to follow their own intuition. And that could be an issue if it's not another person involved. But yeah, somebody's wearing a false mask here, and someone's intuition has picked up on it. And that might be your aha moment, Gemini. You might uncover something that's like, ah, okay. Yep. That's what I needed in order to break this chain, or break this bond, or, you know, and or your intuition picks up on the fact that this person isn't being authentic. And I don't think it's intentionally that they're being inauthentic, but some of them, yes, you caught them in a lie for sure, or they, you. But I feel it's more of like, this person doesn't really know how they feel or what they want. And like I said, there was some sort of regression in the past that has yet to be dealt with. So it's a sense of wearing, yeah, a false mask. So where are we at? I'm going to leave it there. Very interesting reading, Gemini. Let me know how this works out for you in the next few weeks. The zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I have Taurus, I have Libra, I have Pisces. Gemini, could be dealing with another Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I think I said Libra, Aquarius. Leo, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. So those are the primary zodiac signs I have out, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign, guys. This is a general reading, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Also, link down below. I do go live on Facebook to chat about the energies weekly. I try to go live weekly, so you can see more there. Also, if you like what I'm wearing, you can find this on my sister's online boutique, linked below. And also you can check out my Teespring shop where I have new t-shirts down there for each zodiac sign. Either way, guys, I just love that you showed up, period. So thank you so much for being here, and until next time, my friends. Namaste.